3 on your side. WLBT News at noon starts now.
Next at noon, another deadly weekend in the capital city. Jackson police investigating a string of shootings over the weekend. We will break down the details. Plus, we're heading to Washington, where a divided Senate is battling over the nomination of Amy Coney Barrett as the next Supreme Court justice. And we're on your side tracking recovery efforts underway after Hurricane Delta swept through the state. Those stories and more coming up throughout this hour.
Now to this big story. The sexual assault charge filed against Jacob Blake has been dropped. He was shot by police in Wisconsin back in August.
I think the whole front end of the house is crushed in. Another tree had fallen.
Oh no. Wait, Tracy. Here.
Hurricane Delta now in Mississippi as a tropical storm. It's brought power outages, heavy rain and wind strong enough to bring down a tree on one of our news vehicles. This happened overnight in the Natchez area. Thankfully, no one was
I'll turn into the latest on the coronavirus outbreak in the state. The Department of Health reporting 967 new cases and 14 new deaths Friday. 8 of those deaths happened between November 3rd and 5th. The state has almost 125,000 cases of COVID-19 and more than 3,400 people have died. In Decision 2020, more than 80 million people across the country have cast their ballots for the election, and this is the last day for absentee voting in Mississippi. Circuit clerk offices will be open today from 8 to 5. There may be long lines, as we've seen over the past week, with people wrapped around buildings. We're told more people have voted absentee this year compared to previous elections. Back here at home, medical marijuana is on the ballot, and some health experts are speaking out against one of the measures. State Health Officer Dr. Thomas Dobbs says he has concerns about Initiative 65 and where marijuana dispensaries will be located in communities. He says the measure would change the state constitution and local governments will not have control over zoning. The state health department will have to create a medical marijuana program within a year if the measure passes.